Now, in this part of the interview, I want to touch on, with Big Bang, DJ Scream, Baby J, shout out to them. They asked Gucci Man, do you ever want to go back to the old Gucci Man? Do you ever battle with that? Gucci say, not now, but when I first got out, I did, right? And he explained how he got through that, which what helped him was him being on probation or having a PO, right? And, he had to go cold turkey because he know them folks on him. So, yeah, he'll battle with that, and you may battle with that because you had a fan saying, we want the old Gucci. We want the big belly, lean drinking, gas smoking, pill popping. We want that Gucci Man because that Gucci Man made the best music. But that Gucci Man was destroying Roger Davis. That Gucci Man would have got Roger Davis 40 years of life sentence, a RICO charge in the penitentiary, or a spot in that graveyard way faster. So he had to make the change. He had to go cold turkey, and he had to deal with the demons from that, the backlash from the fans from that, and just move forward.
Looking like it. Yeah, it's looking like you feel good, King. Like, what's your regimen to stay? Like, just stay out around people. Like,
stay off around. I work out every day, 6 days a week. They're like, and I'm out. I got them 2 little babies, so they consume me. By the time it gets out 8 o'clock, I'm tired. I go to sleep. I got like a simple life. I wake up early. I work out, man. By the time it's 8 o'clock, I'm tired. I want to lay down, go to sleep.
You ain't never had, since you been home, you ain't never had like them thoughts of the old Gucci thoughts?
When I first got out, it was kind of uncomfortable a little bit. Like, damn, this ain't what I usually do. When I go to the studio, I'm usually drinking lean and smoking. I used to have my boys with me.
Yeah.
So I almost felt like it was challenged because I couldn't be as creative. I thought I couldn't be as creative as I was. I thought I needed that stuff.
Off of the drugs and without your business.
It was so. It kind of made me feel uncomfortable, but I grew it like I just had to like cold turkey it until I could understand it and deal with it. But at first it was tough, but it ain't tough no more. Now it's almost like this is what it was. When I first got out, I'm gonna do the straight and narrow because I know them people, my probation people, and everybody watching me. You see what I'm saying? But once I got out probation, I'm like, damn, this shit here was so smooth. I kept so many folks out of my business like this. I'm just gonna keep it going.
Facts.
And I've been keeping it going.
Real shit.
Yeah.
So do you ever like miss the city?
I do miss the city. I love the city. It's still my favorite place to be in Atlanta, but I don't miss Atlanta PD. And I don't miss the Carroll County PD.
Right.
And I felt like they got it out for me.
Yeah.
So I'm out of here.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. See y'all later. I'm just a tourist here.
And what helped him was him having the PO and all that, right? But then he noticed when he not smoking, when he not popping pills, when he not drinking lean, right? It keep a lot of people out your business because now, since you don't smoke or drink lean, you don't hang with him and them. The people that sell it to you don't call your phone no more. Because when people call your phone, they ask you not only what you want or what you got going on, they're going to, talk about your business. Y'all going to chit chat because he smoke, you smoke. So y'all blowing blunt after blunt and y'all smoke heavy. Yeah. Y'all going to have a lot of conversation and he going to be in your business. You going to be in his business. So if you don't do none of these things, you don't drink liquor, you don't do nothing, you would then see how many friends shave off. You ain't got to diss them or cut them off. They'll just shave off from your life because now you don't do what you used to do. So they don't really want to be around you. Part of the main reason why they was around you was because you smoke and you do lean and stuff like that. Let alone if you copping from them too. So, okay, if I got these paints of lean, he gonna buy it from me too, and I can chill with him and have a conversation. That's a win-win. Oh, I got the gas. He gonna buy a pea from me, a half a pea, a cutie, 3 or 4 ounces, and I can blow it down with him, and he'll smoke out his sack and all that stuff, and we have a good conversation.
East Atlanta definitely trigger episodes for me. 100%.
What do you think your memory is your worst enemy?
Damn, Black, that's a good question because every time I ever had a real episode, I know we ain't talked about it, but like every time I have an episode, I can't remember a lot of things, but I can remember East Atlanta like the back of my hand. I always go there, even if they say I'm walking down the street or whatever. I ain't never walking down. I'm always walking down Moreland, down Boulder Crest, down Gresham, because I know that.
Yeah.
I know I can walk into the store. Everybody gonna be like, "Hey, that's Gucci." It's almost like I go, my default mechanism go straight back to that what I know.
Damn.
To the this shit crazy. I'm
Right
telling you.
back to the root of the trauma.
It go right back to the root. It don't go nowhere else. It's like I don't even need a car. I just go there and can just walk where I want to go to. That shit crazy though. But like I can just go. If I start at the Texaco, it's like I got 5 different places I can go.
And I can get a ride from anybody. I can whatever. I can jump in with anybody. Yeah.
They come up there and get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's like that because subconsciously that's what made you feel comfortable?
I think it's a comfort level there. I get a comfort level, and you still learn like it can be a bad thing too because you get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got a comfort level there. That's right.
Why was now the time to do episodes and put out the project and the book? Why was now the time to just open it up and let it all out there?
To be honest, the episode thing started with my wife. I had an episode, and my wife was like, after the episode, she was like, I wish I would have taped you so I can show you how you was acting. She like, you know, I want to. You need to do a movie about
Since
this.
you been home?
Since I've been home, I have an episode, right? And she was telling me that I'm like, dang, she was like, you just see how you acting, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I didn't want to do it because it's kind of embarrassing. I didn't even want to tape you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she was like, you need to do a movie about that. That was maybe like 2019, right? So I'm like, damn. I always kept talking about it, thinking about it. I'm like, we should do a movie about it.
So you'll then see and you'll realize, especially if you're Aquarius like me and Gucci and all them, when you get that piece back, it'll feel good. So you'll fall in love with that again because you ain't had it in so long, and you'll just stay on the straight and narrow. Even when the PO, you offer your probation and all that there, you'll like that life. You done got accustomed to that lifestyle, and that's what you want for yourself. Peace. You know, put more into working out. You put more into your wife. You put more, you having children, you put more into your children. So that take up all the day. Working out, eating right, spending time with your wife, spending time with your kids. That take about 10 hours, right? And then you focus on being the CEO and trying to find that artist where you ain't got to hold their hand and they can just spread their wings and fly. And all you got to do is just spend the money here, spend the money there, show up here, show up there, and that's it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. A lot of artists it ain't going to work for, but when you find that 1 or 2, you're good. And he found his 2, who's Shiesty Fujiano. He done signed over 30 plus artists in his career. And he only down at 2. But, you know, a lot of rappers face these demons right here and they can't get past it because they don't want to go cold turkey or they don't got nothing over their head to make them go cold turkey, like probation or PO. Sometimes they do and they still can't shake it. Sometimes they don't want to be lonely. They need these friends that smoke the gas, but they need these people around. You know, they're going to have the party lifestyle. They're going to always have that lifestyle around them. They don't want to be alone. They're going to either have a lot of women around or a lot of guys around. So they don't want to just have one girl, a couple kids, and then go to the gym and eat right. Yeah, that's too hard for them. So they'll take what comes with having the crowd around. That's getting pulled over, having blicks, people all in your business, court cases, getting sued, dealing with multiple women, spending unnecessary money. When you keep people out your business and you know, just deal with your wife, you will spend way less money. You ain't around them. Now you ain't going shopping all the time. You ain't trying to get the latest car. Cause they say, but you see that new Ferrari? Well, you see the A, but they finna come out with a McLaren truck. But hey, you ain't see that new Cadillac? No, not the V-Lac. I know you got that one I'm talking about, but that new joint though. Gorilla just got one. But it was stupid, boy. You need to get that, man. Yeah, you ain't got to hear these type of conversations or the latest jewelry, the latest diamonds, the latest designer. You ain't got to do all that stuff. You chilling in the house, you saving a lot of money. You used to spend $100,000 a month. Now you only spend $40,000, $30,000 a month. So you just shaved off $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of pros come with going cold turkey. Yeah, you had a fan saying, where the old Gucci at? But this is why, when you in your prime, when you is on the lean, the gas and all that, the pills, and you going crazy, running wild, thugging, you need to make the most music as possible. So if you got a big catalog, your fans can always go back and enjoy all these mixtapes, all these albums. You got 1 million songs. Not just one album or 2 albums. And you got over 50 mixtapes of that old Gucci man. Same thing with Boosie. we can say we want the old Boosie, but his catalog so big when he was in his prime, you can go back and just go mixtape for mixtape, album for album. There's so much material, DVDs. So when you in your prime, when you're going through something, you're making the best music, you ain't got time to be chilling with all these whole rhyme, move, and you need to be locked in that studio, a brick factory or something, and creating, doing videos, having moments on IG going live so your fans can always go back to the old you. And there's so much material, there's so much video, so much footage that they can still and always be satisfied with your old work. Now, some people have the gift of gab, or they can just go 10, 15 years in their career and still have their old self that their fans really love. Yeah, they can keep being on that route like YoungBoy. But sometimes when you go to prison or you didn't gain so much and you didn't level up, sometimes you gotta switch up your style. You know, if you don't switch up your style, you're gonna end up in the penitentiary, or you're gonna be in the graveyard, or you're gonna lose everything. So you got to change. You ain't got no choice, because you were thugging so hard and you got caught up. So yeah, that's how I feel with Gucci. He ain't had no choice but to change. Gucci was gonna end up catching a body, niggas trying him, or he's gonna get body, or he's gonna get 100 years. So when you're around negative people, it'll make you do negative things. He would have still been smoking, still probably hustling, because there'd be certain plays come through, like, I make that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know, or he'd just be around it, where he can get into a Rico. Just to please the fans on some good music. When you already got a catalog, that's why you level up and you become a CEO. And let your old catalog make the money for you, and you just do the shows. Gucci can always do this right here. I don't know why he ain't did it yet. And a lot of artists can do it. BG can do it. Boosie can do it. But Boosie may have to pay Trill on them, but he can do it. All y'all got to do when the fans keep saying they want the old you, go shoot videos to all them old songs. I don't understand why Gucci won't do that. Gucci need to do a video to that song he did with Young Jock. You know what it is, girl. Gucci need to do a video to all them old Ice Attack songs. Them Trap Happy songs. Yeah, them Writing on the Wall songs. Shoot a video to all that stuff. You gonna give us the old Gucci. That's what he need to do. When he perform on stage, perform the mixtape songs. Not the radio cuts or the big records. No. Perform all them hood records that we love. BG, he could be performing all them old, It's All on You, Volume 1, Volume 2, Chopper City to get up. Do a video. You with Cash Money, do a video to all them old songs. So the new generation can see what they miss. And now, them songs will be streaming again because you done shot videos to them. Why you think Do or Die? They just shot that video to that, I need to know, do you? Yeah, that song right there went crazy. Got Keep It On the Low. Ooh, you. Yeah. They got like 10 million views. 5 million, 6, 7 million views. Because they shot the video to it. Instead of just re-releasing the song. And they did that in 03. Yeah, Gucci need to do all those songs to the 07, 08, 09 Gucci. You understand? But it's hard to do what Gucci did. You need that support from a wife or a real woman. Not a woman that still wants you to indulge into the bullshit. So, like, well, Finesse 2 times, the women he got, as far as like the one in Chicago and all that, them not good women. They ain't gonna keep you focused and help build you. And then his mind ain't clear. He still want poly relationships and stuff like that. So his mind not clear like how it's supposed to be. So yeah, man, you just need that real support system. That's how you level up. That's how you stay grounded. And take a strong woman that she wants you to do better. She healthy. She working out. She eating right. Everything you own, everything you trying to be on, she already on it. So she can give you a real push. Not that you got to build her up to, and nah. You need a woman that's already church going, already deep with the Lord. already eating healthy, already don't smoke, already don't want to be outside all the time. So now you can get game from her. You used to being the leader all the time. Now she can lead a little bit, and you can follow her path, and then you can take the lead again and be great once you master that. And Gucci did that. Gucci did that. So yeah, of course Gucci feel the best he ever felt in his life. Of course he looked the most healthiest. Of course, yeah, he gonna outlive a lot of artists. Of course, his insides, his organs, his kidneys, everything appreciate that. His clench that he got. And it's continuing. The lungs ain't clouded with smoke, ain't clouded with lean. The sugar down, the blood pressure down. Ain't got to worry about diabetes. Yeah, like working his bones, working his body, working his heart good. The stuff in his stomach, everything just, yeah. He fasting, all type of stuff. So you can tell he's shining. You can tell. So, but it ain't easy to be like that though. It take a lot of discipline. It take a lot. So you gotta already be sturdy or have the sturdiness in you, and then it won't be that hard to pull it out. You'll go through hard shifts, but you'll overcome it. You understand? So hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Let it be known what y'all feel about this right here. Follow me on IG, _game_spitter. Donate to the channel, $the game spitter. Follow me on my other channel. He was with him. Gone.